We will be live in just 2 minutes, so buckle up, buckaroo. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and guys, this is a Crow fam stream with some breaking news for the crypto market and just looking at the general market as well. But we got to hone in on crypto.com because that is one of the coins that we've talked about most on this channel, and I've been paying attention. I've been engaged in the discussion on Twitter. My partner Black Sea has very much been engaged in the discussion on Twitter, tweeting every single day about this Cronos chain burn idea for the Crowcoin token. And it's a very good idea. It's a very interesting idea, controversial to some, which is very interesting to me. But there are a lot of folks saying that, quote, Cronos is a dead chain. Is this true? Is this accurate? Is this fair? Is Cronos a dead chain? Is Crowcoin in trouble? And should you be panicking? That is the question that I know many of you guys are asking yourselves out there. Many of you that are on Twitter are publicly saying it. Some people are saying FUD. Who's right? Who's wrong? What's the truth? We're going to dive into that towards the end of the stream. But first, we have to take the temperature in the room, okay? I want to lay out my understanding of what's happening right now with Cronos. And I'm going to tell you guys why I'm not panicking, okay? I think it is way too early to panic. There will be a time to panic, though. I don't condone panic ever. If you're panicking, then you shouldn't be involved in markets, right? Think about all the people that panicked during the pandemic stock market crash that sold their 401ks to cash. And then we recovered to new all-time highs for the traditional market. That's not the person that you want to be. Constantly panicking about a potential recession. Look, the S&P 500 goes up and to the right over the last 100 years. I don't think that's going to change, and when it does, we get a lot bigger problems. And crypto is going mainstream. So I'm going to lay out the argument for why I do not think it is time to panic, but why there is certain validity to have cause for concern for what is going on with Cronos right now, because there's some real things happening on the chain that you need to be aware of. I haven't really been talking about it too much, and so it's time to get in the weeds with you guys. All right. So without further ado, do me a favor, smash the like button. Welcome back, guys. Let's hop in, okay? So, I'm going to change the track a little bit here. I don't like that little horn that was going on. Okay. So here's the deal, okay? Bitcoin was at $55,000 last night, and now it's back to 58K. Wow. If you sold your Bitcoin on the dip to 55K, rip. Rest in peace. If you bought that dip when Bitcoin went to 55K, I applaud you. People are fearful of Cronos right now. Yes, but people, let's be very clear. The reason there is peak fear for Cronos right now is because I would argue that since we've been in this bull market, right? This is probably the peak fear that we're having for everybody across the board. What is the energy right now? What's the vibe? Take a temperature check. Go onto Twitter. What's the vibe? Low energy. Not very exciting. What's the hot Solana meme coin right now? Popcat? Hardly. Hardly. Nobody cares. Nobody's excited right now. Everybody's nervous. Everybody's panicking right now. I'm annoyed. We're not making the gains right now. I'm nervous. I'm not panicking. I'm nervous because markets make you nervous, right? But I'm confident. Historically, we are still waiting on the post-halving bull market total market cap breakout to new all-time highs. You guys know this by now. What's moving today? And again, I'm going to get into Cronos and the specific details. I'm going to let some people hop into the stream and throw any questions or comments you guys have my way in the chat, because I'm going to take a deep dive into Cronos on the stream. It's definitely more of a Cronos focused stream today, but I am going to go through some of the news, because the news right now and what's happening in the market is extremely relevant for Cronos. It's not on its own island. It's not in its own world. There's no world where Cronos is going to go to $1 if Bitcoin goes to 15K. Okay. So we need to take the temperature of the whole room. Today, some coins are hot. Here's Popcat again. That's why I said Pop. Popcat's the one, right? That's going up right now, I guess, when it comes to memes, I guess. Though I just saw that BitBoy shorted it, which is funny, you know. I mean, because there's huge volatility, right? You can make money on the way up, on the way down. I pinned a link if you guys want to trade. You want to short Popcat? You want a long Popcat? Sign up for Blowfin using the link in pinned in the comments, but just be careful with leverage, guys. A couple coins are up today. Most of these actually are doing okay. Aave's doing all right. Stark Network's doing okay. Popcat's, you know, been down over the last 7 days. It's coming up a little bit back up today. Injective's still a little down over the last 7 days, up just a little bit today. So a couple things are up, but nothing's exploding. Nothing's exploding. 12%. Ooh, big mover. Not really in crypto. Not really in crypto. Big moves are 25% moves. That's a big move for an altcoin, you know. To the downside, though, about the same. About the same. So we've got some volatility today. Over the last 7 days, are we more green or more red? Very mixed as well. Kind of a good mix. And so what we see right now is fear. A lot of fear. Fear and greed index. So, well, everybody's saying that Cronos is a dead chain. Think about this, guys. When's the last time we were in the orange? It's been a while. Everybody's scared. Everybody's bored. There's nothing going on. NFTs suck. Who likes NFTs? Some people love NFTs. I've never really loved NFTs. Never really been a fan of NFTs. I dabbled with some NFTs to support the Crow fam, the Loaded Lions. Didn't make any money on those NFTs. Maybe they go back up to new highs in the bull market. Sure, fine. But only way that the NFTs are going to come back is if the total market cap comes back. The only way that Solana meme coin mania is going to come back is if Bitcoin and total market cap start to go up and Solana starts to go up. The only way the Cronos chain is not going to be getting all this FUD is if Bitcoin, Solana, total market cap of crypto, and Crocoin go up, and then Cronos can thrive because then people have money. Right now, people are pinching pennies. We're penny pinchers right now. Everybody in the crypto market's trying to find capital to sell to pay their bills or to buy more crypto. The smart people are buying more crypto. The smart people are buying more crypto. In my mind, smart people, the smart money is buying, by the way. Retail is the sellers. BlackRock's still buying. Yeah, we've had outflows from the ETFs, fine. Whales are buying. We haven't had the bull market yet, guys. We're in a bull market, but we haven't had the bull market. And I've got some tweets to share with you guys later today to talk more in depth about this. But got 33 viewers right now, 11 likes. Do me a favor, tap the like if you haven't done so already. Looking at the chat real quick. Yoshi says, so many good projects leaving CDC. The company doesn't say nothing. It looks like they don't care at all. That's the sentiment. I hear you. We're going to talk about this, okay? Right now, how is the Cronos coin doing in terms of its rank? Right now, rank number 35, sitting at 8 cents. It's a very solid coin in terms of not really bleeding out in any kind of hurry. When the markets are going down, Crocoin's usually not one of the top sellers. Usually not. I think we already saw our low. We're not going to go any lower in this bull market. We'll see where we go in the next bear market, but we're not going to go any lower in this bull market. And I'm looking forward to some upside eventually. But there's a real conversation to be had about Cronos chain, which we're going to get into. Bitcoin's red right now. No surprise. Crypto's red right now. Please remember, guys, September's a scary red month. And so if you're scared and you're feeling red right now in Cronos, everybody is. How about this? Just in. NVIDIA. $300 billion. $300 billion. Let's put that into perspective. The market cap of Ethereum. The market cap of Ethereum. It's like as if Ethereum went to zero right now. There was $300 billion wiped off NVIDIA's market cap today. That is the biggest single day fall in a market cap ever. So if you're worried about Cronos right now, zoom out. First of all, look at Crocoin. It's doing fine. It's not the top performer. It's up from its lows, okay? It's doing fine. It's not the best. I get it. But NVIDIA, which has definitely outperformed Crow, is bleeding right now. Tapping down to $100 again. This is the biggest single day fall in a market cap ever. There's a lot of fear right now. Still talks of recessions and all this stuff. I don't believe in... I do believe in a recession per se, but I don't believe in some like the stock market's over kind of thing. There could be a couple year stretch where S&P 500 would have produced you no gains. Fine. Yes, absolutely. That can happen. And if there's a time for it to happen, well, the U.S. is looking weird with what we're doing financially right now. We're looking very strange, very bizarre. Tax policies, all these things. It's getting out of control. Fine. But people, especially people that like money and people that are making money, big corporations, they're buying into the markets, okay? NVIDIA is one that they're buying. They're selling in September. They always sell in September. September's always bearish for everything, it seems. But in general, NVIDIA didn't get to a point this high, on its own. There's trillions of dollars in NVIDIA's market cap now. It's huge. People have been buying it. I still think it's potentially got more upside. Maybe not in the month of September, but let's see October, November. Not only for Bitcoin, but October, November are historically pretty darn good for traditional markets as well. And again, if you're worried about Crocoin today, just know that over $1 trillion was wiped out from the U.S. stock market. Now, $300 billion of that was NVIDIA. Fine. But this is crazy. I mean, look at this. Apple's crashing huge. NVIDIA's crashing huge. NVIDIA is obviously the biggest crasher. It's also been one of the top performers, so that's no surprise. But there's a lot of fear. While there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of good things happening. Japan's finance regular. My English. What's wrong with me? Japan's finance regulator calls for lower crypto taxes in 2025. This is smart policy for a country. I think we have more to look forward to across the globe with pro-crypto policies like this. Because, well, you guys are panicking, and, well, I'm panicking. Well, everybody's panicking. Don't forget that people are buying. Whales are buying. Somebody just bought another $31 million worth of Bitcoin today. Well, retail is scared. Whales are buying, okay? Today as well, $290 billion bank, Zurich Cantonal Bank, launched Bitcoin and crypto offerings to their clients. I recorded a short talking a little bit more about this. It's coming out later tonight, so check that out. Again, banks used to say that crypto is dead, crypto's a scam, it's a Ponzi. Some people still like to say that. Less people today than ever before, right? But banks are getting into this thing. Do you think that crypto is crypto is closer to the beginning or closer to the end? I would argue that we are very much so closer to the beginning, because there are still so many banks out there that have not adopted crypto. There are still so many millionaires and billionaires that have to get into crypto. There's still so many average people. I think 8% of the world owns crypto. Some crypto. We got a long way to go. There's not even 1 million crypto millionaires yet. That's crazy. I think there will be millions of crypto millionaires in the future. But people are fearful for a couple reasons. One, September. Two, Bitcoin could drop 20% after Fed rate cuts in bearish case. Bitfinex, the exchange, suggested Bitcoin could fall as low as $40,000 in a bearish scenario. Is that possible? Yes. Is that likely? No. But it is possible. The thing going on with these rate cuts, guys, is that if there is a 0.25% rate cut, some people might deem that not enough. The bank in Canada, the Fed in Canada just lowered their rates again. Now they're down into the 4s. We've got room to go. We've still got to have our first pivot. A lot of people think that if the Fed only cuts the rates by 0.25%, it's not going to be enough. And the first rate cut could actually cause further crash. That's kind of the argument that's being had here. Well, here's good news. Is that actually the odds are changing here. This is in 14 days. So 2 weeks from today. First of all, I'll have a kid. My kid's going to be born. I got a girl on the way. I'm going to have my first child. So we'll see if I get to stream this FOMC meeting. Hopefully I do. But we're 14 days away from a Fed pivot. And so it's baked in. The Fed's going to pivot. They're going to lower the interest rates. That's kind of a fact at this point, right? But how much are they going to lower it? There's a 53% chance at this point that they're going to lower it by 0.25%. But now there's a 47% chance that they're going to give it half a point. Let me tell you this. If they give it half a point, if they pivot and they bring it down 0.5%, I think the markets are going to be bullish. If they go 0.25%, I think we could get a little bit of a sell-off on that, because I think people want 0.5%. And if they get it, I think it's going to be bullish. Now, the good news here, guys, is that the odds were much lower of this scenario. This is the half point. This is the 0.25%. It's almost a coin flip right now. That is good news. Again, you want the 0.5% rate cut for the markets. I don't know if you want that for long term. I'm not an economist, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a genius on Fed policy, okay, guys? But just knowing what the temperature in the room is, and that's really all you need to know, is the markets want a 0.5% rate cut. And they don't think that 0.25% is enough. They wanted a rate cut last meeting. We didn't get it. But this is good. This is good that the odds are increasing here. I hope that they go 0.5%. If they don't, I don't think we're going to get a 20% crash out of Bitcoin. However, it is possible. But think about this. You're scared about Cronos right now? People are talking about a 20% crash on Bitcoin, and we're worried about the volume on Cronos chain. Guys, we have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. And I'm not discrediting my partner Black Sea, who's got excellent points about the problems going on Cronos, as well as Oscar Ramos, who's been talking about this. They're spot on. You got a lot of folks out there that are talking about this. Crypto West, more of these folks in the space. A lot of people are acknowledging the fact that Cronos is struggling right now. Yes, that's true. But we're also talking about a 20% Bitcoin crash. So do you think this is the time where Cronos chain should be popping off? Logically, just using, just straight up logic, I'm thinking no, okay? No, this is not when we should be having the best time ever. Did it make sense that Cronos chain was popping off when it did? Kind of. It was coming off the back of big gains out of the Solana ecosystem, big gains out of the base chain ecosystem, big gains out of the Stacks ecosystem. There was a lot of money going around. People were making a ton of money. But then the summer came, and we had a crypto lull in the summer like we typically do. And now we're worried about Bitcoin again. Nobody's worried about Solana meme coins right now. Who's talking about Solana meme coins right now? Nobody. Some people. Barely anybody. Who was talking about Solana meme coins in March? Everybody and their brother. Nobody's talking about it right now. Let's pivot. Let's talk about Cronos. I think it's what a lot of you guys are here for. So first off, Sean.Crow. Okay. Oscar Ramos, my partner Black Sea, Crypto West. A lot of people asking a very important question right now. Is it time to walk away from the Cronos chain? I think he's being facetious here. I don't think he's actually considering walking away from the Cronos chain. Is the Cronos chain the best chain out there? No. No, it's not. Are the people in the Cronos chain the best people? Maybe. Other people from other chains would disagree. I love the Crow fam. I love the Cronos chain. I love the people in the Cronos chain. I like a lot of the projects in the Cronos chain. Is it time to walk away from the Cronos chain? Look. Here's the thing I'm dealing with right now. We have not seen the total market cap go to a new all-time high yet, okay? Now I'm gonna get into this now. So buckle up. Buckle up, Buckaroo. That's the theme of the video. Buckle up, Buckaroo. And smash the like button. Here's the deal. Okay? Every single bull market, every single time, the total market cap for crypto has achieved a new high. Take away all the lines. Does it look like this market has achieved a new high? Yes. Bitcoin has. Yes. Bitcoin has achieved a new high. Fine. There's the new high for Bitcoin. Ooh. It went $3,000 over its previous all-time high. But if Bitcoin topped out, then that's it. Some people are thinking this right now. I don't get it. There's a very good reason that Bitcoin was ahead of schedule here. And there's a very good reason, in my opinion, this is my personal opinion, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. There's a very good reason that the altcoin market did not achieve a new all-time high. And the simplest reasoning ever is, do you think that it's possible that we were coming out of a bear market? Crypto is all crypto was coming up. But notice how this was a very good move for Bitcoin, and then the altcoin market didn't quite have that. You think that there's a chance that maybe this leg up, which put us ahead of schedule, happened because Bitcoin ETFs launched? Absolutely. Absolutely. So if the Bitcoin ETFs launched and that's what drove Bitcoin up, do you think that the big money that was buying that Bitcoin, you think they were focused on altcoins too? Some of them, sure. That's why, a lot of altcoins moved up too. But in general, the focus was Bitcoin. And we're still Bitcoin focused right now. And we have not seen a blow off top or even anything close to a blow off top for Bitcoin yet. And we still have newcomers into the space. Fidelity is offering these ETFs to their clients now. You got this bank in Switzerland now offering it to their clients. You got everybody talking about Bitcoin. Everybody's buying Bitcoin. Presidential candidates talking about a strategic reserve for Bitcoin. And people believe that the top is in. Some people out there believe the top is in. It could be in. I will miss the top if the top is in. Okay, I missed the top if the top is in. And I will miss selling now because I'm not going to sell because I refuse to believe, based on my research, I've been in the crypto market since 2016. I refuse to believe that the total market cap for crypto is not going to achieve a new all-time high. So back to Cronos chain. Back to Cronos chain. That's why we're here. Let's get specific. Is it time to walk away from the Cronos chain? I'm not hating on Sean. I love this guy. He's a big-time guy in the Cronos space. He has his own project. I hope it succeeds. I hope all the Cronos projects succeed. Why is he tweeting this? There are a lot of projects that are walking away from Cronos. Look at this. Oscar Ramos, the Pope of Cronos, right? Oscar, if you're watching, I thought you'd get a kick out of that. I love Oscar. He's a friend of ours. Some people look at Oscar like he's the Pope, and it's a joke between us and Oscar. You know, it's like, how many times do we have to say we're not financial advisors, right? But this was a great video by Oscar. And my partner, Black Sea, chimed in with a video last night as well, talking about what's going on in Cronos. And I went, and this is 4 minutes into his video, he pulled up this tweet from somebody else. Cronos is dead, right? This is what everybody's saying right now. Cronos is dead, Cronos is dead, Cronos is dead. Why are they saying this? This is being said right now because we have had a couple projects drop out and leave Cronos because costs to operate are getting higher and the Cronos volume is terrible. And look, I can't speak to the cost to operate, okay? But I can tell you that projects are leaving Cronos chain, and I can tell you that the volume on Cronos is terrible. Black Sea did a great video on this. You should check this out as well after the stream if you have not done so already. It's not good, okay? It's not good. Don't get me wrong. What's going on is not good. I'm a bull. I'm a Cronos bull. I'm going to remain a Cronos bull. That's not changing until it does, and it could change. But we do need to come together and really look at this and really have the discussion and talk about it. Let's air it all out. Let's talk about the fear. Everybody's fearful. But here's what I want you to know. Cardano's a big project, right? Here's Cardano. Here's Cardano. Cardano is a huge altcoin. Ranked number 28 in DeFi. With $181 million locked up in the ecosystem. That's less than Cronos. It's only got $1.69 million in trading volume on the 24 hours. Are people calling Cardano a dead chain? No. People are optimistic for the bull market, but they're waiting for the bull market, right? This is what you need to know, guys. This is what I'm focused on. When did the Cronos chain launch, guys? It launched, see this tip right here? See the tip of this? See the tippy top? That's when Cronos chain launched. Do you expect Cronos to become a thriving chain as the chart is going down? Do we really expect Cronos chain to be anything other than a quote dead chain right now? Considering it launched in the very peak full exhaustion mode of a bull market and then came through one of the worst crashes in crypto history, the FTX crash. I say it's the worst crash in crypto history, not necessarily percentage-wise, but because of the sentiment and because of the publicity that came with it. You got Tom Brady getting sued, you got Shaq getting sued, you got Larry David getting sued, you got everybody and their brother getting sued over FTX. FTX crash, exchanges are scams, Binance CEO goes to jail, all these things. You expect the Cronos chain to be a thriving chain right now? Do we really expect Cronos to be a thriving chain after coming from the peak of a bull market into a brutal bear market? But Solana did really well. Well, fine. Solana did really well. Maybe that invalidates my point. Or maybe Solana had a 2021, 2022 bull market to grow. NFTs, guys. NFTs were hot. That was the NFT bull market, the NFT metaverse bull market. This is the AI gaming, RWA, meme coin bull market, in my opinion. Solana had a bull market where it already got to thrive, exist. People loved it. It's a fast blockchain. It's been around. It was cool. It was deemed cool. Big names were all about it. We were in a parabolic mania. People made a ton of money. So, of course, Solana was one of the best performers here. People called Solana a dead chain, by the way. Don't forget that. At the bottom of this dip. Was it a dead chain? Was it really a dead chain? Or was it a bear market? It was a bear market. We're in a bull market, and so you might think that Cronos should be doing tremendously well. But what the heck? You know, what the heck, guys? Like, yes, projects are walking away because volume is low. Because volume is low. Volume is low. It's terrible. $1.57 million worth of 24-hour volume. $1.57 million. The market cap of Mystery Mary token is bigger than the trading volume on Cronos right now. That's kind of crazy. Ethereum has $1 billion in trading volume. But acknowledge this too. Why are people calling Cronos the dead chain right now? Everything's quiet. Solana is fine. It's still got $718 million in trading volume. At one point, I think it was up to $4 or $5 billion in daily trading volume. It surpassed Ethereum. Nothing's exciting right now. Everything's terrifying right now. This is the sentiment in the market. And so, here's the deal, okay? I went to the wrong Twitter. I wanted to go to my Twitter. I wanted to share with you guys some tweets. There we go. So, look. This is it. This is my synopsis, okay? I tweeted this out earlier. I'll be honest, though it's not great seeing projects shut down on Cronos Chain, and it is very much not great. We're not getting any acknowledgement from Chris Marsliak. We're not getting any acknowledgement to the fact that these projects are shutting down from Ken Timsit right now. We're barely getting any communication right now. Fine. The truth is I really didn't care about a single project that has walked away from Cronos so far. I personally didn't care about any of those projects. Any of them, personally. The Cronos Chimps one looked cool. I had no loyalty to it. I had no care in the world about it. I didn't. I'm focused on the growth of the Cronos chain, and it's really not the time for Cronos to be popping off. I mean, anybody that thinks Cronos should be like, whoa, it's so cool, it's so great right now, is not being realistic with the shape of the market, I think. And I really didn't care about a single project that walked away from Cronos. And I don't believe that it's over until the fat lady sings, okay? And that fat lady ain't singing until the total market cap for crypto sees new all-time highs. If money doesn't flow into this ecosystem in a meaningful way once DeFi, TVL, and total market cap break out to new highs, and I mean really break out to new highs, parabolic mania breakout, no denying that we're in a parabolic blow-off top phase of the bull market. If we don't see money flow into this ecosystem at that time, then I will be the first to admit that Cronos is a quote-unquote dead chain. But we still have a long way to go. This is Cronos's first bull market, and Cardano, which has been around for much longer, and its chain has been around for longer, has 24-hour volume under $2 million today, just like Cronos. So, am I discrediting anybody that's talking about how bad Cronos is doing right now? No, it's doing terribly. It's not doing well. But Stacks, which I'm extremely bullish on, isn't doing incredibly well. Nothing is doing incredibly well right now. We are not in an exciting time for crypto. And it ain't over until the fat lady sings, because, like, looking at this TVL chart, guys, if this chart breaks out and we see TVL, if we see a bunch of money starting to flow into DeFi, and a lot of people start really making a lot of gains, and these chains really starting to pop off, and we start seeing, you know, a lot of green numbers here, a lot of green numbers, a lot of growing numbers, and a lot of growth, and Cronos is not growing like at all, then we can start saying, you know, oh, Cronos is a dead chain. Is Cronos in great shape right now? No, it's not. It's got a lot of room for improvement. I think that especially, you know, crypto.com should list Mary token already. They should list the mystery Mary token on Cronos. They listed Crow with Knife. That did wonders for the Cronos chain. That was the best the Cronos chain has ever been because people were making money. People were degenning into plays. People also had money to play with at that time, and so it was an easy time for that to happen. I don't think they're listing Mary token right now because they know that things are calm right now. And I think they're quiet right now because they're not wasting their breath in a time where things are literally, you'd be wasting your breath to try to like pump this ecosystem up right now. I just do not think that it is the time for that to happen. Until people can get rid of their fear of a potential 20% drop from Bitcoin, I don't think it's reasonable for us to expect Cronos to not be a dead chain right now. Right? Same thing with Cardano and all these other chains out there. So I went into it, guys. Again, Black Sea has a great point here. I love this idea. And it's just really the idea is to excite the crypto.com ecosystem. Give the Crow fam a win. Burning quarterly profits. Binance was doing it at one point. It was a great idea. Now they're the 4th largest coin out there. They're one of the top chains out there. Cronos could do this if they wanted. Crypto.com could do this if they wanted. Do I legitimately expect them to do it? I don't. I would love them to. I don't legitimately expect them to do it. But I think we continue making noise until they at least address it. And start just addressing people. The point right now, I think, is to get attention from everybody. And get attention to how the Cronos chain community is feeling. About the Cronos Labs side of things. The way that they propped up some of the meme tokens while some of the other community propped up projects weren't maybe getting as much attention as they should have. That was a problem during the Cronos meme coin mania as well. It's got its problems, guys. But I'm not really going to count it out. And I'm not going to quit on the idea that Cronos could be a big chain until this bull market's over, really. If this chain does not perform in this bull market, then it's going to have a hard time performing in the next bull market and so on and so forth. But I really do believe that calling it a dead chain right now is premature. It's premature. I think it's premature. I think we need to keep active as a community. You guys should be retweeting these tweets and getting the attention of Chris Marsley at crypto.com. Go in and go to Oscar Ramos's Twitter as well. You should be retweeting his stuff, looking at what he's got going on. Simple little retweet. Boom. Goes a long way, guys. Okay? In supporting the Crow fam. And it'd be great if Chris would want to go on Oscar's YouTube channel. We'd love to have him on our channel. Oscar's a little bit bigger in the Cronos space. I'd love to see him go on his channel to see what they talk about. I don't know if Chris is going to do that. I'll talk about this really quickly. I think people got to remember that Cronos and Crypto.com are two different entities. They did that for a reason. They did that for regulatory reasons. I don't really expect Chris Marslyak to get in Ken Timson's way or Ken Timson to get in Chris Marslyak's way. I think they cooperate to a point, but it's not a perfect system. It worked for Binance, though. And so if we get a bull market here like we're expecting, I think it's going to work out for Crypto.com in the end as well. Matt Crafter says it's not dead, but it's in the intensive care unit. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, brother. You're not wrong. Anyway, Bitcoin is coming back up a little bit to $58,000 right now. Not too shabby. Holding a lot of coins in the Cronos ecosystem right now. I'm shying away from getting into my specific holdings. I pulled a lot back to the centralized exchange off my web wallet just because that was a lot, having everybody track me all the time. I still got my Mary Mystery coins in my DeFi wallet. A lot of stacks bulls out there. I am such a bull on stacks as well. Crypto Runner says, Crypto.com is a leader of regulatory clarity. I agree. I think they have a bright future. Matt Crafter says, listing Mary won't have any impact on the price of CRO. I agree. But I'll also say this. I think it will have an impact on the price of the Cronos ecosystem, which in the long run will have an impact on the price of CRO. So I do sort of disagree. We need to continue to see the Cronos team support the community-built projects in Cronos. That's one thing we do need to see more of. They've got a lot of work to do. They're not executing perfectly right now. There are projects leaving Cronos. They've got a problem right now. But it's not in the heat of the bull market. And so it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And I'm going to keep saying that now. I think that's going to be my tagline. All right, guys. That's a Chrono stream for you. 52 viewers right now, 26 likes. Do me a favor, smash a like. That is all I have for you in this one. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hearing me out. I'm with you guys. Cronos is a struggle bus right now. But you guys voted here in the chat. Is Cronos a dead chain? 78% of you guys say no. I agree with you guys. I agree with those that said no. Now, if this bull market comes and we see Bitcoin to 200K and back down again and Cronos didn't pop off, maybe we'll say something different at that point. But until then, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Thanks, Killer Dragon. Yep, got a baby coming soon. Taking care of Mrs. Crypto Kip in the meantime. That's all I got for you guys in this video. If you want to sign up for Blowfin and trade CRO or any of your favorite coins, leverage trade them, you can sign up using my link I pinned in the description for you guys and in the comment section. Till next time, don't forget to DCA, HODL, my friends. Hang in there. Do not be the person panic selling right now. Panic selling is never the option. It's never the option. If you need to pay your bills, well, maybe you shouldn't have invested in the first place if you need to sell to pay your bills. Don't invest more than we're willing to lose. Let's stay patient. Let's stay humble. Let's touch some grass, and let's wait for this bull market to get going because it still has a lot of legs left in it, in my opinion. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments down below. If you disagree, let me know as well. That's all I got, guys. Till next time, I'm Crypto Kip. This is a Crypto Report. Peace, y'all. See you next time.